let's try alright, that's an empty jar. Let's just try a touch of water and see what that does. Because that was, like we said earlier, 60-40 probably. Alright, so let's just go, let's go right there. And now, cover my water up so I don't spill. I'll save that for later. And we'll get our kerosene. Actually, what? Gotta get our dye. Couple drops of dye. 1, 2. Good. Get that. Keep it clean. Alright, I'll shake up our dye a little bit. Get that in there. Now, let's add kerosene to it. Man, that first batch, I'm not sure if it's me or is it taking longer to separate out this time on the last shake. We'll have a clock on the video so we can actually check it unless I edit it. But I feel like it's taking longer to separate this time. Alright, here's our latest experiment. Way less water. We're at, do I have a tape measure? Alright. Let's go here. Alright. That is just under an inch of water. And 4 inches total volume. So 3 inches of water, or excuse me, 3 inches of kerosene. So 25% Kero, or excuse me, 25% water, 75% Kero. And we haven't shaken it up, so she's still looking beautiful. I mean, I don't like the background here, but maybe if we change places, we can compare. Maybe if we put it maybe in front of that propane or water heater. But yeah, I think these are pretty close. And this thing is getting very interesting. So we have a layer of Kero that's finally separated, and we still have all this foamy stuff here. So it's taking a while, but it is breaking back down. Alright, move this back onto the side here. Keep watching it. We'll put our control there. And now we're going to shake this up with 25% water. See what this does. Just a little shake that time. I didn't do much. Didn't do much at all. Let's hit it a little harder. I don't know. I don't know if that makes any difference. It seems to be pretty similar to the 60-40 mix. In the 60-40, that last shake is still separating out, and you still see the foamy part, but overall the top is still pretty comparable with the control kerosene. I think. Alright, that's all I want to shake it. We'll see if that one does what the first one did, where it just takes a little bit longer, but still eventually settles out. I mean, this one still has this little tiny piece of foamy part, but at the top is still beautiful. This one's a little more interesting. We don't have the little foamy interface part right here. It's still kind of foggy. I wonder if it'll just take a while before that settles back out. Or if maybe it will phase a little bit. Because this, I don't think, is as good as this. But this one is. Maybe the amount of water matters. Alright, we're going to let that sit for a while. Actually, it is coming back to normal though. It's already coming back out. So, I don't know. I think it's going to settle back out. It just takes a while. I mean, like this one, we still have this little gross interface right there, but the top's fine. And then this is probably going to do the same thing. We'll just let it sit for a while. Fast forward if you want to. I may edit this out and just run it to an hour or so, or 20 minutes. Let's just see how it goes. I think I'm just going to let the video play. I'm just going to let it sit, and it may be a 45-minute long video, but just, hey, if you don't want to watch 45 minutes of this thing, just fast forward towards the end, and you'll be able to see it in real time as it clears up. I may let it sit here overnight and take a final shot in the morning after it's sat all night, but I bet you it's going to be just as clear as this one in the morning. Because, yeah, there's definitely still some bubbles and kind of fadey, watery stuff up in there. It sure is. You can see it in there. I mean, enough to matter in a kerosene heater? No. Yeah, it's getting better. For the record, here's one I did about an hour ago. Put it in here. Kind of right here with this one. But it's perfectly clear too. So I think that this will settle out. Actually, I think it already has. I mean, sorry, this is my trick. If I can see my finger clearly, you probably can't see it in the camera, but I usually just look, and if I can see my fingerprint, that's kind of what I look for. And I can see my fingerprint here in the kerosene, and I'm not quite there yet here. Let's see how we are here. I think it's the lighting on this one. I don't have enough room. Let's try the one from earlier. I think it's just a shadow of the blue. It's clear enough, but I'm getting a shadow on that one that I don't get here. Yeah, it's just a brightness thing. There's nothing dark underneath it to darken up my finger, or my fingerprint anyway. I can see through this. It's just a dark spot where my finger touches the glass. But other than that, I don't think that this water's getting in here. I don't think it's phasing. Okay, so there we have it. Different levels of fuel. We'll take a picture of it tomorrow.